It's 935 KDAY, Cece and Romeo. So listen, we've been watching this on Hulu. It's called This Fool. We've got Fabian Alomar in the studio.
Yeah.
We've got Jamar Neighbors. First of all, y'all are so hilarious. Congratulations on the show. Congratulations on the success.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Man, this is crazy. So let's talk about this, Fabian, really quick, because this does take place in Los Angeles, all about the LA culture, born in Echo Park, you know what I mean, representing LA. Like, how does it feel like to be on this hit show that everybody has just embraced?
Man, it's crazy because I'm getting a lot of love. And a lot of the feedback is positive. You know, like people know my story, you know, and like sometimes I think like they kind of it's coming from a place because I just recently got out like less than 2 years ago from Pelican Bay, you know, so I was doing my time in there. I came out, started working right away, but man, to land something like this is very special for me, man. And like everybody's 100% behind the show. They're behind, like, all my fans love it, and they're like, we can't wait to see more.
Right.
And so it's just like season 2. They're looking at, like, everybody's talking about it, you know. So it's a big hype right now.
There has to be a season 2.
It's got to be.
But Jamar, your character, like, is hilarious. Hilarious. Like, this is amazing. But you're a comedian.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, it goes hand in hand. How does it feel? Is it different, like, when you're on set? It has to be, like, when you're a comedian, you perform because you're performing in front of, like, live people.
Yeah.
It's being on set.
It's weird right now because, like, everybody want me to make them cupcakes and telling me to hug them and, like, all kind of shit. Like, yeah.
Thugs. It says hugs, not thugs.
Oh, God, they be like, chef. They be like, make me a cupcake and all this shit. And I be at there like, I don't know how to cook that shit.
I can make you laugh, but I ain't cooking that.
Right.
I can only cook crack and
Oh, my goodness.
So let's talk about this. There's so much excitement behind this food, the chemistry. Okay, how'd you guys meet? Was it before you even got on set? Tell KDAY Nation, all our listeners, how this even came about.
Oh, we met on set.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
on set.
We had beef. No,
Really?
I'm playing.
What?
No, I'm playing.
He's like, I don't like this food.
Yeah, I was like, oh, snap.
No, but it was like, you know, I showed up on set. He had already been working. I think he had already been on there, and like, you know, we got to meet. I think I called you Jamar Robinson.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, you just seem like a Jamal Robinson to me. Jamal, I didn't know it was Jamar.
I was like, it's neighbors.
It's
like,
Jamar neighbor. I'm like Jamal Robinson for some reason. I don't know how I got that, but that's what I called him. He was like, he answered to it for a few, and he was like, no, hey, but my name's not Jamal Robinson. But I was like, somehow he was a Jamal Robinson to me.
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't know what the
changed
fuck.
my name, man, like on some slave shit.
No,
I was like,
no, man.
He's like, no, wait a minute.
No.
Nah, Fabian's fun, man. He said, oh man, I just got out or whatever. So there was a line where I had to call him a bitch. And then he was telling me out there, he was like, man, you don't do that shit. He was like, you don't do that shit where I'm from, because I had to be at the like, you bitch. And then after we cut, he was at the like, look, man, I'm gonna have to talk to you right now.
It hurt.
He was like,
It hurt.
I had to swallow it. Like,
Fabian's like, I'm acting.
yes,
It's acting.
I am
yes.
acting and scene. Gosh, don't pull out the ice pick.
Oh, damn. He said, got one on you. What you doing?
No, I'm just
Okay.
No, but you know, before the interview, we were all talking, and I was like, yo, it's only right that you guys do come to KDAY because it is KDAY music there. I mean, I'm watching, I'm like, this is our listeners. This is our demographic. This is crazy. And you know what I love about watching this fool is that I'm watching your guys' scene, but I know where you're shooting at. I'm like, I know where that's at in LA. Oh my God, it's so LA. Like, how was the community when you guys, because you guys were in some hoods. Let's talk about that.
Man. Okay, so one time we were out there like in right by James Woods, near James Woods Street, like on Vermont. I don't know if you know that area, but it's bad right there. I don't want to say the 2-letter gang right there, but the 2-letter gang is right there big time. So we're walking through it, and they got me draped in Gangster Dome clothing. So I'm like, I look the part. I am the part. You know what I mean? I can't just say I'm an actor. These tattoos don't come off. You know what I mean? So, and this face is still the same face from back in the day that like we know that area very well. So we had to walk like a long back to go eat. Remember that one long walk? Me and Frankie were walking. We're like, I told him, hey, you know this area is pretty crazy, right? He's like, yeah. But we laughed about it. And we was like, yeah, let's just keep on walking fast. Let's get to chow, you know?
Yeah.
So what was the vibe like when you're shooting there?
But there was no gangsters at that time because they all asleep.
You know, that reminds me of Lunel. Remember Lunel did that video and she's like, all the gangsters be sleeping until 12.
They come out after like 5, 6 o'clock. They start stretching and come out like night birds. You know what I mean? They want to be out at night. But during those times that we were shooting, thank God there was nobody there because it probably would have been a little like looks and then, we would have had to put on our blinders. Like, I'm working right now. I'm under contract. You know what I'm saying?
And again, I was safe, man, because I had on a pink apron. So that was like...
They would have got you for that.
Jamar, they just want to hug you.
They would have got you for that right there.
I stay immunity'd up.
He stay immunity up. I love that.
Yo, but it's so funny. So, like, if you look at this fool in, like, you see the Elote man, like, walking across the...
He said the Elote man.
Right. The Elote man?
That's the black man right here. The Elote man. Elote.
How you say it?
Elote.
Oh, okay.
Elote.
Elote.
I say Chipotle aioli, too. Did I say that wrong?
It's all love. We made it right here.
Man, I know what you're saying, bro. I got you.
The corn man. You know the corn man that be walking?
Yes.
So that's right there off Jefferson, right? And then
Are you talking about the intro with says this fool?
Yeah. So that's off Jefferson. I used to work at that Food for Less right down the street, like right there. And I worked there for like 2 years. And I was just looking at that. I was like, mm-hmm. And I was like.
But didn't you look at that and was like, damn, I've come full circle. Like,
that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I'm on a show. And I literally worked 2, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
2 blocks, how far away did you say?
I mean, down the street.
Down the street.
Literally.
From your intro of the new show you're on.
Yeah. So that's why I was looking at that
dope,
shit
Jamar.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations on that. That's a dope feeling for reals.
Yeah.
And, and speaking of that, let's talk about the comedy special, man. That's just going on with you. Let's speak on that real quick.
Well, we're still editing it right now, but it's called Jamar Malachi Neighbors Live from the Park. I shot it in the park like on some old school Charlie Barnett shit or whatever, and so that should be coming out later this year. But it's super funny. It's just me just being ignorant. Maximum ignorance is what I like to call my stand-up.
Is it true that you're at the Comedy Store almost every week?
Every single week.
What day so we can just pop up on you and watch you and support you?
It could either be Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, or Saturday. Like, it all depends on what they give me, but it's usually sometime like maybe Friday or Saturday.
That's dope. Yeah. Pull up on him, you guys. Support. Yeah.
Gotta do that.
Absolutely.
Sure.
It show's crazy.
And the special was directed by Andrew Thimilis, and it's really dope, man. He came out. I'm trying to get him in the stand-up. He's funnier than me. Shit. Come on.
I love it.
Would you be open to that though?
Yeah, I did my little 5 minutes, man, and like I got a good response, and I kind of want to keep going, but I need someone like him to kind of like help, get the tweaks and
just to fine tune and polish.
Yeah, I need that because I still, I'm still a little bit like sketchy.
And I'm a little nervous. You know what I mean? Because I know you're fresh out. So what if you have some hecklers in the first row?
They get an ice
pick.
They get an ice pick. And you know how I reach back here because it's coming from a good place.
You getting the ice pick. That's
Don't heckle him in the first row. Okay, so in the show, you guys play a song that we play all the time, and you guys played a lot, and it's a mod back in the day. Back in the day when I was young. So that got us thinking like KDAY is back in the day. What is something back in the day that you used to do that you miss now?
It's a good one right there. And don't say food for less. Don't say that.
No. You don't miss that. Damn. Yeah, right. No.
Pass to him then.
Pass it. Back in the day that I miss now? Honestly, probably like the TV. I like watching TV, right? But I like watching certain things on TV. Like the cartoons are not there no more. Like Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
The original Tom and Jerry, Popeye.
Where
the dude used to do a drawing and like he used to do a scribble and then make a drawing out of that scribble. Do you remember that?
No.
There would be like a little design, a scribble, and then he'd be like, "You see, just out of this is what you could do here," and he'd make a nice drawing out of it, a portrait.
Right.
Out of a scribble. That to me was like I like watching the Little Rascals.
Yeah, man. That's dope.
So all those shows I miss watching. That's from back in the day. Reminds me of Echo Park, being at home and watching with my family.
Mine is like, remember after school specials? I would run home and because they always had like the moral of the story was,
Right.
I miss those because I'm like,
those are lessons.
Yeah, those are lessons. Kids need that.
Right.
That's something that I miss.
I guess I miss college. I miss hanging out with like my friends from
You went to college?
Jamar went to college.
ICDC.
Can you rap it too?
Man.
ACDC college.
That's what college does to you?
I used to want to do the rap like before, like ICTC, ICD. I used to want to do this so bad.
Oh, like Lil Romeo.
Yeah. I wanted to be him.
Yeah.
That's the only time I ever wanted to be Lil Romeo. It's like,
Damn.
Nah, but I miss college and hanging out with my friends and just getting into trouble and shit. You know, I used to go to Pasadena City College, and I miss community college more than I miss the 4 years. That's when you
Wait, he
get in
did
the most
both?
trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Discipline, committed.
These are interesting answers, though.
Right.
I like them, though.
Very smart then.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
No.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, man. I didn't like Juilliard Arts or any of that. Like, you know, that was boring. You know, so
Dropped out of
Harvard was
Juilliard.
bad.
Can I ask you guys? I'm so sorry, Rom. Can I ask you guys really quick? How did you guys land this role? Like, how did you come in connection with the production of this fool on Hulu?
Such a long story.
I'll
tell you in 2 minutes. No, go ahead.
Long story short.
I did stand up with Jake Wiseman and Matt Ingbranson and Chris Estrada and Frankie Quiones. So we all know each other from the comedy circuit, and so they're always like, man, I'm gonna throw you in some shit. You know, these are the guys who did corporate from Comedy Central, and they were like, I'm gonna throw you some shit. He was like, anytime like we need a black, they didn't say a black person, but anytime we need somebody who can just say whatever the fuck they want to say, we use your picture, but they always end up going with somebody else. So this was like the perfect role for you and all that stuff. So that's how I kind of did it. Not
That's how it
audition.
happened, yes.
It was,
Fabian?
Man, just auditioned. I was out there shooting Flamin' Hot with Eva Longoria.
Mm-hmm.
That's out like this spring coming up. We were out there shooting that, and I came back. While out there, I heard about this part being open. There was a character that was open, and like everybody was auditioning for it. So I got the audition. Like I called up and said, "Hey, like, you know, I want to audition for this." And then I got another audition, and which led to like about 10 or 11 more auditions.
Mm-hmm.
And then they sometimes gave me like to do 3 different auditions in one day and have it be done by the next day, self-tape.
Wow.
See where I was at and see if I could keep up. And I just stopped what I was doing and sometimes just stood home and just canceled everything out and just did the audition, studied it and taped it. And it's hard now because me coming out of prison, I remember before I went to prison, right? I went to prison in 2016 and there was auditions were like this in front of people. So you get to go meet everybody in the room and you get to feel the room.
Yeah,
Right.
You might not win the part, but you could win the room.
Yeah.
And they'll call you on
Yeah.
another part and you got something else juicy for you. But now it's like these tapes and I'm having to deal with this shit. You know what I mean? It's like a little different. It's harder. It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But you get used to it and you know, just act like you're in the room and just come off and just hit the audition. There's no introduction or nothing, you know? So you can't get no adjustments. You can't get no kind of like reset and like, can you do it this way? There's none of that. You just gotta hope that you do it right.
Yeah.
And it's up to you and how you want to perceive, you know,
Now,
your talent.
Pre-recording that, send it in, or is it like a Zoom where they'll watch you on the spot?
Well, once you get the Zoom, you know you're in.
Got you. Okay.
Or you're about to be in.
Okay.
So you get the Zoom call. That's like the last step right there. Like everybody wants to see you do it, and then bam, you get the call. Like, yeah, you got the part, or maybe you didn't get the part. But that's the last. Until to get to the Zoom, you have to do. You know, you got to be like callbacks. I got like 4 or 5 callbacks. You know, 6 callbacks.
That was a lot of work, though. Yeah.
Yeah. But someone else who had this part, unfortunately, he got locked up, but for a great cause. You know, I believe it was a great cause. My friend Lee Cock, and so he helped me with Flamin' Hot. He helped me with. We're all a tight community, man.
That's dope. That you guys all help each other. Yes.
Like, I get help from a lot of people. From like Danny Trejo is my mentor. You know, and he's been there for me since like I got out of prison. Like, it's just not me. It's like everyone who's, you know, kind of like helping me in a way. You know,
it takes a village. I always say that. It really does.
So a lot of my friends like Bobby Soto, you know, I go to like Carlos Ayala. I go to different people to help me with auditions, and yeah, man, it takes a lot of different people. You know, Armida Lopez, she's another actress. We all help each other with auditions, and it's like how you study, you don't study. You know what you know, you get better as you practice. It's like comedy, bro. It's like everything. It's like skateboarding for me, you know, because I used to skate professionally. Like, I know in this business, you got to practice. You can't just sit back and say, I got this shit.
Can you still skate?
Hell yeah, I can
You
still
can
skate.
still,
CC, what's up?
Can you do an ollie?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I can do a kickflip,
okay,
girl.
my bad.
Kickflip.
I can do a kickflip.
We kickflipping, switch.
I love the fact that you're saying that and you talk about like how much work you put into it, because there's a lot of people that want to get into the entertainment industry, whether it's music or acting or producing. And when it's hard work, a lot of them, they don't make it because they don't want to do the hard work.
That's what separates people, because sometimes you get a call back, you have to audition again, you get discouraged, or you might get told no, and you just want to throw in the towel. All it takes is that one yes to change the game, and we all know that, right?
Hey, here's one thing, man. People get scared of being in front of the camera. I was never like I never got scared of being in front of a camera skateboarding. You know how hard and the pressure of trying to do a trick on a skateboard on a rail with like 3 cameras, rather than right here just remembering some lines and getting the motion and feeling and just being in the moment. And this, you know, it's like I think I could do this just as well as I did skateboarding, but probably even better because it's more like, you know, it's more mental and spiritual.
That's dope.
And for skateboarding, it's like pure like dynamics and physical.
Yeah.
You know, so with me, it's just like concentrate on your craft, man, and everything, and your work will show for itself.
It's true. And like Romeo said, like it might just take that one yes. And then also too, one of my friends is an acting coach, and I would hear her say to her students, like, when you go into an audition, like, I know you're going in there trying to land the part. Go in there, try to make relationships. Right. She said, because sometimes you won't get it and it has nothing to do with your acting. It might be you have the different hair color or not the different build. It's something completely different. But if you make those relationships with those people and they like you, they're going to call you back because they like you. And it's going to help you out more with you. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's what's up.
Okay, so KDAY, you already know we're the first hip-hop station in the world. It's the soundtrack to your guys' TV series. Your favorite KDAY song?
My favorite KDAY song from back in the day or now?
Yep, back in the day.
Okay, so right now, remember that song from UTFO? Back in the day you guys used to play?
It's
an old song. I don't know if UTFO sing it, but
not Roxanne. It was another one. Was it another
remember
one?
Roxanne's a Man?
Yeah.
You remember that shit?
Roxanne.
Roxanne's
I wanna be
a
your
man.
Yo, can't go.
chest-
I don't think it's your dance.
Hey, come on,
Her chest is very hairy. Her face is very scary.
What?
Lying to herself, saying that she got a cherry. Larry told Mary, and Mary told Letter, and na. I don't know the rest of the
remember
word.
that.
Come on, baby, say
it.
yeah. Remember that? That's old shit. I like old songs like that.
That's dope.
Yeah, like I used to listen to it with what was his name back in the day when Daryl Strawberry got caught with baseball and shit. It was the DJ back then. Was
from New York?
From LA. It was like one of the old DJs from back in the day.
There's Greg Mack.
Craig Mack and the Mac Attack.
Greg Mack and the Mac
Attack. That's it. I used to.
Wow.
That was my shit back then because I used to go to.
That's 1580 AM, KDAY. That's what's
your
up.
classics?
1580, you right.
Yes.
Is this a KDAY song? Everybody move
your body.
Come on.
Now do it.
Oh, yeah. That's
There's
it right there.
something
Is that a KDAY song?
that wanna make you move and groove. Hey, DJ, you play that song.
Yeah, that's it.
It's John A. Hey, DJ.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love that shit.
Okay.
We're going to have to go out with that one then.
Yeah, we got you.
We got to
That
do
was dope,
it.
though. That was good shit. That was good shit.
Man.
Thank you guys so much for stopping
Congratulations,
by.
too.
Give them your Instagram so they can follow you, support you, and show up at all your events.
Oh man, look, I got something going on the 27th of this month, in August 27th in Echo Park. I'm giving away backpacks with ARC and Tito the Hood Santa.
I love Tito from
the
Local
Hood
Hearts
Santa.
Foundation.
We teamed up and we got backpacks giveaway at Echo Park Recreation from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So everybody come and join. It's my event. I'm going to have Danny Trejo, some of the Mayan guys that I work with. A lot of my friends going to be there. Hopefully Jamar show up, man. Everybody, you know, and we just give backpacks to the kids. They start school on the 31st.
Thank you for doing that for our students.
Yeah.
Man, we love our students.
How can they follow you though?
My Instagram is at Fabian Alomar official, and I'm on TikTok too at Fabian Alomar Alomar on TikTok.
Got you.
There you go.
Jamar _neighbors on Instagram, and you know, just out there doing stand-up comedy.
No, but we want to definitely go to a show and we want to support.
Yeah,
pull up.
And so I'm always posting. I'm always posting when I'm on the show. It's not even just a comedy store. I'm like all over LA. So I'm always posting flyers.
Jamar, listen, we're going to go
shit.
support you. We're going to show up, but do not clown us.
No,
Yeah, don't do that.
He gonna single you out.
Don't single Don't get out anymore, please.
We're gonna sit way in the back.
On camera not to do that.
Then don't wear that little Nas X jacket.
There you go.
Don't clown my fashion
cowgirl.
Nova.
Hey, this fool.
This fool right here. These fools. Man, are going to team up with these fools. No, thank you guys so much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Man, we will continue to watch your show on Hulu. Man, much success and always stop by here.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Congratulations.